or they will suspend my account.
Ooh, what's the website they give?
Kelly, there's a pair of boots on that dog.
Did you abuse the economy?
It's us-warcraft.com.
Oh, that's fake.
I always suspected that about you. All right, Raiders, let's get all your buffs re-upped here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm secretly part of the mafia here on Blizzard.
Crazy Krieg, are you comfortable tanking Gar? Excellent. So I'd like you to grab Gar, and I'd like you to hold him over here near the steam vent. All right. Right, kind of over there. Now for the rest of those tanks, if you're a person who already has a mark, so Baba Yaga, Alianthus, Red Naz, and Mad Hordat, I want you to keep your marks. Additionally, Deladana, I also want you to banish Nipple, okay? So banish the circle, Deladana.
And then keeping
Death.
me and Death
Yep.
on
Correct.
Diamond and Triangle.
Yep, that's correct. So right now, I just need to get one person on Yellow Star. So who do we have left? Flint Forge, you could handle one of these guys, right? The king of Ret Paladins, I think.
Buddy, what?
You can have him take Skull and I can take Star.
No, that works out. Actually, yeah, that works out perfect. Yeah, so Flint Forge, you'll take Skull. Baba, you take Star. Everybody who's not Flint Forge, try to get your targets out of there like immediately, because Flint doesn't have a so he has less control over his mob than you all do yours. All right. Meleeers, we have some really crazy high DPS here tonight. As soon as the ads are at like 50%, I want you to move to the next ad. We're gonna do Skull and then X. I will call it out after that, and I'll remark them as Skull. Just be ready for it. This is going to be moving really, really fast, and it's critical that we're not taking the explosions if we don't need to. Any questions?
I need Ascension. You're on Flint Forge because I can't put Bally's and Tank.
Let's do it. Yeah, somebody asked about the Spirit of Zanza buff before. I totally recommend that. I think it's a really easy and really useful buff for MC in particular. It's not really a good BWL buff, I don't think. It's a great MC.
Oh, we forgot our underwater breathing.
Just kill it fast. Alright, try to get away from Skull. Everyone get away from Skull. We're gonna move to X. Heal yourself if you just took that. Alright.
Casters,
Purple
Casters
diamond.
that took that Y.
Back up, back up. Purple diamond.
Casters, you definitely should not be taking these explosions.
That first one, there was not great control on the skull.
Healers
It's
help
nice
on
to-
that.
Get circle.
Yellow diamond is next. Deladana. Please have circle under control, Della.
Or one of the tanks that's already got it, get it.
Yeah,
Trying to.
that's the thing too. Alright, Raiders, let's do Moon.
Did a midair taunt.
Alright,
My
we'll
bad.
do green triangle. Moon is handled.
It's short buff, or short ban.
I'll taunt it when need be.
What's up right now? What's up? We're gonna be on the next thing that comes awake. Moon. Let me get a Baba. Can you please get on? Well,
Alley's
we'll
on
all
the
be on the
ball.
boss after this. Screw
Melee
this,
out.
guys. We're on the boss after this. Redness, please take over on circle. Della, focus ball. We're set now.
Rose, go ahead and innervate yourself.
Likewise, Alianthus, please be on square. Baba, you can babysit, circle rather.
I'm already on square. Baba can stick on
Yeah,
boss.
and I'm already on nipple.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, have the feeling of having a flask in MC's got to be like a good 9, like a 9.5. I do recommend it.
I never asked, how did the Flask and ZG go a few months ago?
It
Who's
was
just
like
playing
the
then?
yeah, it was the best moment ever. I felt so.
Square is up.
Oh,
Guys, let's not. We always eat this unnecessarily. Even though Gar is down, let's behave
Baba,
well
is
here.
that yours?
Baba just got his butt.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Baba!
Yo. All right. We're gonna have to do a little RP moment here. I want everybody to stay around here after that. I want everybody to kind of form a circle around here, and Baba, you come up. You come up right over here. You come up right over here, Baba. Where are you? This has been a long time coming, guys. Months and months and months. Baba's been my main tank since day. Bang. Are you're signed up for BWL tomorrow, Baba? Or
Oh hell yeah.
I'm gonna try to. I'll see. Hopefully we can have that crap. Do you have the Elementium already, or do you know if we already have enough?
I know the guild does. We have like a bunch in the bank.
Yeah.
The question is, do we have the crystals? Does Baba have all of his crystals?
I can afford probably about 30. I got 15 in the bank, and I got like 2,500. So I can probably get half of them.
You've got a lot of jump runs ahead of you.
I'm here if you need me.
Oh,
Hunter
It
or
won't be
healer.
BWL. Cool. There's another Thunder Fury in the family now. It's a big. Let's roll on the helm, friends. Main spec. Closing rolls in 3, 2, 1. Big grab.
Hey Bill, since I've seen a few posts, I figured to just say it. We should probably post something in our Saturday Pug group when we're gonna craft this one.
Yeah, I absolutely. Yeah, any of us, for any of you folks who have been here for a long time, you guys are, should share this joy too. You've been a big part of this as well. So I will post in the Saturday Pug channel whenever we're doing this, the raid to actually get it built. Grat's Death on the win. See it for the gloves. These are some nice ones. Some very nice ones, actually.
Ooh, fire and shadow resist.
And +5 daggers.
Closing rolls in 3,
Ooh.
2, 1. Are you sure? All right. All right. Hot. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I bet your Deja is very, very happy.
I think it's not.
Surger.
Are you the
Surger.
lucky charm? Is that why?
Usually not. Maybe I am today.
You filled in for sexy on the list.
I didn't die though. Don't curse me, please.
Any priest need the headpiece? Do any of you other priests want it? I do believe Caden's already won one piece of tier, so they're gonna have lesser priority for this one.
Did I miss Caden?
Yeah, I believe it was
yeah.
bracers.
Oh, then yes, I did miss Caden.
But I think everybody else has it. Except for Ristacia. Ristacia has it.
No, Jake Bank asked me if I flask every raid. I don't flask every raid, but I flask way more than I should. I flask maybe like half of. I flask every BWL, and that's it. This is like the first MC I've ever flasked, and I've flasked one ZG. It's fun to do big numbers.
It's not fun to spend them.
No, but you know what? So I got a great deal on this one. I bought everything on AH, but I only got the mats, and then I found somebody who their service, they were just trading flasks for the mats and 10 additional gold. So I ended up getting 2 flasks for like 200 bucks, 200, and I'll use the other one tomorrow. Everyone, please put on your FR gear. Baba, you already know. Lead with the Firewalker as.
One second, I was gonna allow whispers.
Oh no, you're fine. Take care of it, bro. Enjoy. Really soak this in. I'm so happy for you.
This is Rodan, and I believe I just disconnected. I'll need a minute.
All right, no worries, bro. Here, you know what, Raiders? Everyone back up. I suppose we'll take our 5-minute break now. I do kind of think we're like going incredibly fast tonight, so this might be around the halfway mark. Who knows? Yeah, great. Everybody, really, this is going swimmingly tonight. We pulled a Thunder Fury, so that's like amazing. We have our FR gear on for the coming little trials of the lava packs and stuff. If you're here and you're a melee class and you do not have an arcane protection potion, come and open up trade with Bilius and I'll give you an arcane protection potion. The reason for that is we're going to use them on Shazra. They'll be very, very useful on Shazra.
I did have it on stream, by the way.
All right. Baba, you cool with doing well? Baba or Ally, which he wants to do the next boss?
Put ally on Get In and Drag. He'll have more threat than me with fire.
Sounds good. And the same protection. Yeah, that's good. Everybody get your food buffs back. It is. I'm gonna drop a pull timer here in like 10 seconds. So in about 20 seconds, we'll be on the road here again. Oh, Ally's not even back. So for
Oh, I am back. Can I get a... I got teleported to the entrance. I'm running back. A summon would be appreciated though.
yeah, no, yeah, let's hook him up. Red, if you could take care of.
Healers back on the trash bowl set assignment. There'll be lots of raid healing as normal on these fire packs.
Thank you.
Stack that FR gear too, guys. I'm gonna drop bolt. Damn, Drakkar, that's intense. Drakkar said he hasn't even used one mana pot yet with this tier 2 3-piece set. That's
And he told me to innovate myself.
oh, you love that. Raiders, the constant reminder, the Firewalker and the Flame Guard, their corpses do AoE damage. Don't stand in it. It's easy to... Wow, I was just unlocked for like 20 seconds in a row. Be on Moon next.
I got square.
Mama logged on just to see.
Seconds on the square.
So what else do you have to do as far as raiding for Thunder Fury now?
There's one more like easy raid boss, like kind of a world boss that you summon for the quest. And
The wind elemental and so
Yeah, Thunderon.
And how much gold would you say it costs as far as
It takes
elemental?
100 Arcanite bars, right?
Whoa.
Yep, and it also costs a bunch of special flux that is like, I think, 20 gold each. I think you need 20 of them.
The Arcanite bars alone, that's gross. Ew.
if
Yeah.
you were
Rosebush, do you need the belt?
I have it.
Okay.
So
It's
if
an
you
ad-
go to the guild, it's a BOE, so.
it's an entire guild effort, basically. Everybody farming Arcanite, everybody farming Elemental. It takes the entire guild.
Yeah, going purely off my add-on, you need 10 Elementium bars, and to smelt one Elementium bar, you need an ore, which costs
Get it,
120 gold. 10 Arcanite bars, which would run you about 900 gold right now. Fiery core, and 3 Elemental Flux, which would be 45 gold.
Oh, is that all?
So do that times 10.
Moon is loose. I know you might be stunned. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, I was done.
And I was stunned too. I just wanted to make sure that once we were on
Be on
stunned, it got
square
taken care of.
next. No rebanish on.
You might want to bring square back a little bit too. I know we're excited about our loot, but we gotta be careful.
You don't need to rebanish Moon. Just get a tank over there.
This will have to be our guild's 5th legendary. We just had another one built recently.
And
That is,
Ragnar-
yeah. That is.
X made the Hand of Ragnarok yet.
I haven't even congratulated him really, like personally yet. Let's
Wasn't
keep
he
it
supposed to
running
be
here.
here?
Well, no, it was like tentative. He ended up going out with his wife, and they were just, I'm sure, like, you know, most of us know, but they were kind of like separated for like 3 months or so. So he's doing the far better thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna explain this fight really fast. I'd like to be able to catch him on his next pass through if that's like physically possible, but we'll see. That'll be cutting it a little. We're gonna have Alianthus as the main tank. Everyone put your eyes over where yellow diamond is. This is where the rest of us will be stacked, right up close to the lava, like literally touching the lava.
But not in it.
Yeah, of course you don't want to be in it. And and also if you can dispel, that's your highest priority, focusing on healers and then casters and then everyone else. The other really, really important thing is if I call out your name, you need to run over here or else we all die. That's actually the most important thing. If I call out your name, run over here. Or else you'll be a Jennifer. Everyone else, as I say, yeah, this is a very nice stack right here. Please buff your pull timers out. Pull him the next time he comes back. Raiders, I know it can be hard to see him sometimes in this configuration. I recommend you can sidestep to the left when the pull is happening. You get the target in your lineup and then come back. Or alternatively, as Baba points out, always, you can also do, you can target Alianthus and then target his target.
Mish, you're on the bubbles, please.
Here he comes. Give me just
No DPS until I call for it. Sorry about that, Raiders. No DPS at all. Ally, bring him back in place one. No deeps. That's my fault, Raiders. I should have called. Ally, let us know. It's going to be on the... Alianthus, get out. Heal him up, guys. Don't let him die. Baba, be ready, but this should be fine. Wow, that didn't do crap to you.
Okay, you guys can go now. You should be good.
Deladonna, get out. Thank you, Della. Keiji Desu, get out. Kage Desu.
This is gonna be fun.
Is he still with us?
Yep.
Yep.
Everyone get away from him then. Living bomb
But we
on me.
moved.
Thanks, Kaji. I never doubted you.
Billy, get out. A little farther away, I mean.
Ristasia.
You got it.
They must have leveled her
Not that far, a little closer.
ice blocked.
There, right there.
Flint Forge. Nice reactions, guys. Execute.
Actually, sorry, that was my bad about
Gym
calling
tech?
that I didn't get at. Your
Yeah, blow it up there, guys. Execute.
your star on you threw me off.
Wouldn't be a Geddon without Jim getting the.
Wow, I want everyone to know this is 0.4 seconds off of my record here. That's...
I'm sorry for not calling the whole DPS. I usually do that.
I should have mentioned it as well. Alright, let's see it, Pallies. Reminder, Ret Pallies do not have a main spec roll opportunity on this. You guys can roll off spec though. Closing main spec rolls in 3, 2, 1. Congrats. See it for the shoulders, locks. Closing. Congrats, man.
They look so cool.
All right, let's keep going here. We only got a few more packs before our next.
Are we doing the arch again?
Yeah, we're just going to do like a big kind of circular formation or an arch. When we come, well, I'll wait to talk on the boss for just a few more. We'll start it out with Alianthus. You'll be first on chat.
Yes, sir.
Want me to grab dog?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Raiders, after Flame Guard, we will be on dog. I'd like to keep square banish.
Babysitting square just in case.
Thank you, Allah. We can drop banish. Yeah, definitely no rebanish on square. Let me get a tank to pull Moon. Or no, scratch that. Let me get a tank to pull this second Core Hound over there.
Got it.
Banish Moon, please. Focus square raid. Dog is... You probably do not need to rebanish Moon. That should be fine.
I got him.
You tanks and you healers are killing it.
Ooh.
Another
Got an
BOE.
Arcanist built on the dog.
Mages like that, that's really good Ragnaros gear. Let's see it. Remember guys, this is on your tier list. Closing rolls in 3, 2, 1. Big grats. All
Make
right,
sure
one
you-
more.
Puppies are loose.
Big reminder to everybody for Shazra, make sure you take off your fire resist gear, put back on your DPS. Heal yourself too, don't let yourself die.
I totally didn't forget to put my fire resist gear on.
I always do one or the other. I'll either forget to put it on or forget to take it off. But not tonight.
I forgot to put it on for about 4 months.
Hell yeah. We'll bring up we'll wait like 25 or 30 seconds at the most before we start on Chaz. I would like to bring up the dead, we'll rebuff ourselves, and we'll catch mana. So actually we'll give it near to a minute.
Okay, healers, this one will be a little bit different because we're going to spread out. But, so just heal anybody close and whatever thing.
Dispelling.
Mish,
So, oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, Mish, yeah, you can do the... Actually, Nada is, because she's got to be closer anyways, Nada can do it. Can you do that, Nada?
Yep.
So the way
Shadow.
we'll handle this one tonight, guys, just like last week, assume a big kind of semicircular formation or a circular formation. He'll be doing arcane explosions. Don't get hit by them, just outrange them. Only one person needs to get hit with them at the time. It's going to start with Alianthus. The boss is going to blink throughout the fight. Whenever there's a blink, all damage needs to stop until the new tank has it. Whoever put those marks up, thank you so much. Also do Death Shout, Crazy Krieg as well. So whenever he blinks, whatever tank is closest, I want you to grab it and drag him back out to the center. We also need to hit decurses during the fight. If you're melee, you're not going to be really doing anything until I call for it. I'm going to say two different things. I'm going to say melee with potion. That means if you have an arcane potion, you'll go in then. You'll take the potion and then you'll go in. If you do not have an arcane potion, you have to wait until I call out execute. Does anyone have any questions? It's really important that we stop damage on the blinks, Raiders.
If you're taking the arcane, take a step back. Rodan.
Reminder, when he blinks, we stop damage.
Oh, he blinked onto Alianthus.
Hold damage for just a second, Raiders. Stop damage, remember. Stop damage. Let ally get a little bit of threat. Alright, now damage is okay. We just gotta give him a good 3 seconds or so.
Execute.
Oh my gosh, Raiders, I'm so sorry. Nub, actually, no, Nub, that's on you. It's not me, no.
Good clean.
Yeah, it was going so good, I was just like tunnel vision.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even without having melee in there for pretty much the whole fight, we were only 8 seconds off our record time with melee.
Dose is done.
Did someone douse the last room? Sorry, I forgot with everything going on. Check. I'm just gonna go check. I'll be right back.
Closing rolls on the gloves in 3, 2, 1. Grad. Seat on the boots.
There you go. There's 100.
Nice. Big grats, Miso. Anyone else? Care to roll? Care to try?
That's what, our 400? Or just
Yeah,
third?
of the night. Yeah, huh?
And it was all priests so far.
We have 400s and
think
the
that-
legendary drop tonight.
Ooh. Most of these priests have been coming to this raid for.
Yeah, the priest team and the tank team, I reckon, are probably the two most consistent groups so far.
I'm just hoping all of the caster, DPS, and healers get something for Rag.
I think tonight's the night I get my neck piece.
Yeah, but I want the neck piece.
Oh, yeah, maybe next week.
But I want the neck piece.
Oh, I guess the week after next.
I want these priests to keep using their tier thing so when we get to Rag. Oh, did I say that out loud?
That's right. Usual. Oh, Drakkar, are you gonna get the pants tonight? How happy would you be? I'd be real happy. Just like secondhand happy.
And
Hey.
a lot of MC.
I mean, those pants are the only thing my hunter needs, so the only reason I keep bringing her. I mean, okay, free rings and whatnot, but the tier is really what I was after with her. And this DPS is killer.
Rag's in for it.
I'm gonna grab the Fire Lord.
Hold 1 second, hold 1 second, hold 1 second. I need two guys to immediately start these reses as soon as the. Alright. Yeah, we can do the pull now. I just wanted to have those guys back up.
Somebody go watch for that dog to be at the apex when it comes back.
Baba and Ally, go and bring us that lava pack. Yeah, just go and bring it.
Or that. Baba and allies healers come with.
Spawn.
Let's focus those spawns right and quick. That's a nice pull, Baba and Ally. Kind of ruined my fun, but you know, I guess I shouldn't make us all wait. Just
Want me to grab dog and keep these banished?
Drakkar, can you guys look a little low to me? Are you cool for that, or?
I think we'll be alright.
Yeah, grab the dog, and then we'll pause for mana after that.
I've got an innervator.
Numbnuts healers go to him. Numbnuts healers get up.
Keep these banished raiders. We'll do dog next. Keep that square banished. Oh, you know what? Avoid the corpse, guys. Stay away from those corpses there. That's doing big AoE damage to everyone. Alright, the effect is over now.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's the easiest thing in the world to overlook, and it does add. I think it must be like 2,000 to 3,000 damage all day long for the whole effect, maybe more.
Oh, he got stunned on top of it.
Which is an extra 250 DPS.
Billy, you gonna have the rogues assigned to kicks on this now?
How many do we have tonight? 2. Well, but you warriors can do that
4.
shit as well.
We have 4 rogues.
Oh, oh, right, the 2 are down. Okay. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'll do. It'll be 1 per. If you can, I like getting the dog here first, but I don't know where he's at on the ramp. Whatever you guys think is. All right. Yeah, either Ally or Baba do a first pull here on something. Looks like that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, the Surge or any of these things is totally valid. Whatever you guys want. Just...
On
There
the
we go.
Surger, keep your back not into lava.
Nub, you can grab that dog as well. Just keep him a little bit away from. We'll get to him right after this Annihilator though. So Numbnuts healers, stay on him tight.
Surger.
Banish Surger.
We got the
Numbnut,
fire
hold
pack
your
too.
back. Alright. So I need, if you have a mark, get on your mark. Nubnut, you stay on dog. Banish everything that we can. Raid, we're on skull. Everyone do good here. This is a no joke pull. X is next target.
Square on me. Square killed me.
X is up. I need B-Res on Drakkar, please.
No,
I had a
Rose,
soul
B-Res
stone. I had a
Drakkar.
soul.
Let me have a tank
Remember,
on
you
that
got
Ancient
one.
Corehound. Baba Yaga, get on Ancient Corehound.
Yeah,
Surger needs a
Surger loose in the
banish.
back.
There's only a band on square.
Alright, once that X is down, do not stand near its corpse. It's gonna do AoE damage. Boy, that was quite a pull there. Keep those banishes up. This whole...
Keep an eye out for that other dog too.
The dog is at the bottom, so careful where you're positioned. We got it.
Oh,
Finish this lava elemental first. The dog will be next. Dog is up.
Rose, please innervate me.
You or Mish?
Miso Holy.
Okay. I'm glad I clarified.
Thank you.
All I heard was me. I'm like, wait, there's like 3 people I could.
We're gonna be on the Surger next. Please, everyone, have your back to the wall. And stack. You know, do both. Raiders, really, everyone, pat yourselves on the back. That was like handled very well.
Stack up? Oh, never mind. We got him.
Brick banish. Yeah, if we get all these groups here tomorrow, we could kill BW.
Yeah, for real. We're the composition is a little bit off. Ideally we would want like 1 or 2 more druids for BWL as well.
The fact we didn't wipe there shows that's
Incredible. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's for real. Yeah, tanks, let's wait for this next pull though, and let's just bring up the dead.
Now, Bill, I might be able to make it late for BWL, but most likely count me out for tomorrow.
No, that's fine.
Unfortunately,
Did you sign?
I did not sign up.
Yeah,
to my
don't sweat it,
knowledge,
dude.
So
For anybody that's here right now who hasn't signed up, right now the BWL continuation tomorrow, which is happening at noon, I think it only has like 20 people signed up or so, which is no problem. BWL things are very, very easy to pug, but you know, I'm just letting you guys know there's
we've downed the
available
first 2
spots.
bosses.
Yeah, it will be starting at Broodlord, so that means Vela Straza is dead already. Yeah. Tanks, you guys can start this stuff whenever.
We don't need to kill that last fire pack unless you want to.
Hey Jake, that'd be no problem, man. For if anybody's interested, now that you're here in the Blade Discord, in the text channel for the Pug raids, that's where I do all of the signups for BWL and MC. You might have to scroll up just a little bit. I don't.
You're looking for BWL continuation on the. Broodlord. I did the first two.
Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot that we could skip this with how we were doing this now. So, Raiders, how this is gonna go. I'm gonna call out some names right now and marks. If I call out your name and assign you to a mark, I just want you to repeat it in chat so I know that you've heard me. I want Baba Yaga, you and Teza to be on Alianthus. I want you and Dejrun to be on Nubna. I want you and Kajidesu to be on Death Shout. I want you and Hot Mulate to be on Tri. And that's going to have who's a tanky boy who I have not assigned? Death Shout, is it you?
Crazy, I think.
Crazy, okay. Crazy, I'd like you on boss. You comfortable with that? Excellent. So Crazy, you just have the boss like somewhere deep down there. I don't really care. It's not that important. For you tanks who have the ads, kind of have them just like right almost where a little bit more in front than I am, but not too far. I don't want to pull the boss. Like kind of right around here, maybe 10 more yards. Hold them right up against the wall. So you guys, if you're a warrior, your main priority will be aggro. If you're a rogue, your main priority will be interrupting. But warriors, you guys know the game. If you have enough aggro that you can afford to throw some kicks in there, do so as well. Because ultimately what the most important thing is that these things aren't getting off heals. Okay? For the rest of us, if you're a D-spell, there's going to be some D-spelling that needs to happen in this fight. Do prioritize the tanks and the rogues that need to be up there. And then get everyone else also. There's not going to be any damage until I call for it. When I call out the damage, we are going to rain hell on all 4 of the healers. We're just going to AoE nuke them. And then we're going to be on the boss. Easy fight. Any questions?
Couple buffs, Billy.
Okay.
Somebody spirit selling and for the Hatamalua. Oh, I get mana. Okay, we should be good once everybody's full mana again.
Get your food buffs back, Raiders. Alright, man, it looks good. I'm dropping a pull. Right where yellow star is right there, that's where I want the ads, except like up against the wall. So closer to the wall than you're standing right now, but that's a good spot, Crazy. I mean, of course, Crazy Krieg, I do believe you are on the boss, so you won't be standing there. Hold damage, no damage yet. Tanks, cluster these up just like it's a dog pack. Bring X over to the rest of them. Bring X over to the rest of them.
Crazy. Bring him to the other wall.
Hey,
Not that wall. There you go. The other end.
we gotta interrupt.
Kick those heels.
Very nice, Raiders. Alright, if we push hard here, I might be able to pull a new record on this boss fight. Do it for Bill. We're still not getting all interrupts, and we're just kind of beating it with DPS, but we're getting better on it. You can invert on Bilious.
How did you pronounce that again?
It's a invert.
If anyone gets an innervate, it should be the Shadow Priest. We don't have.
Oh, come on.
You have a cooldown.
I got a flask.
Remember that the fire pack is up. Stay on the wall.
See it for the shoulders.
Hey guys, we didn't get vendor strike today.
Happy day.
That's 2 weeks in a row.
Closing rolls. 3, 2, 1. Big rat.
Are you red hot?
Shoulders.
Not
Wow,
going
you
that
all
way.
want.
Other way.
Whoop, have it.
Closing. 3, 2, 1. Grats.
Billy, one of our rogues is red, so if we got a vent or
We'll drop that right before Domo, I suppose. Like, I don't really think we need to drop it right now. Well, we'll drop it right before we do, the next one.
We got a Surger back.
Stack up on the surgery. You can put that FR set back on as well, Raider. Just for
Who's
a
gonna
little bit longer.
who's gonna be the main tank boss? This next boss.
Yeah, we'll just let me think. We'll do Alienthus on boss and Baba and Nubna on. Yeah, I reckon Alianthus. I'll start using you pretty like as a primary boss tank just for your threat advantage.
Okie doke. That sounds good to me because I hate not pushing buttons.
Remember, we don't have to get the right side. Okay.
Yeah, we just need that core hound now.
And the Fire Lord are not down there.
Oh yeah, missed him.
So, tanks, Baba, Ally, and Nub, just like as a refresher, we do this one like almost a little backwards to how we had done it before. The whole raid group is going to run forward. We're going to stand kind of where the leftmost core rager is, a little bit further than that, or kind of generally in that area. Baba Yaga, who will be on Moon, and Nubnut, who will be on X. You guys are going to bring your ads, so you're like up here and you're touching these vents, basically. You'll know it if their nose stops lighting up. Like, that's how far away you have to bring them. Any questions?
Healers, if you're assigned to those 2 off tanks, you'll be up here with him. Everybody else will be down.
Remember, if you're in the range group, come deep, unless you're a healer and you've been told otherwise, come deep.
So, Badanka, can you hear me?
Wow, all these fights are just so close to my records. This is really a hell of a group we got tonight. This one was like 2 seconds off. Oh, 4 seconds.
Remember to stay on the wall when we go back.
If someone could douse, my quintessence is still on cooldown.
I can get that.
Closing main spec rolls on those on the launcher.
Up, guys.
3,
up.
2, 1. Off spec for the.
Ashton, up the hill, not down.
Oh, I know. I forgot to loot Gaza
Oh, okay.
for my
Rally.
Alright, I got the ring.
Sorry.
Closing in 3, 2, 1. Big grats.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Let's see it. Hunters. Big roll loose. Closing rolls in 3, 2, 1. Grat. Let's see it. Rogues. Closing rolls. 3, 2, 1. Big grats.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Hearing says it's not off spec. It's tier and none. It's just main spec gets to go before off spec.
Okay, gotcha. So it's not gonna affect my roll on another item?
No, like the off spec, no, the off spec won't. No. Currently, like I say, I mean, that's one of those things, you know, I feel as though there's still room for growth on just on the whole protocol behind that. But, you know, you guys already know, you know, I'll post any changes and let everyone know well ahead of time.
As long as people aren't holding their rolls for certain items over other items they can and will use on their main spec.
Gotcha.
All right, Raider. So there's a little bit to explain to this fight, but not too much. It's going to go like this. We're going to have a specific kill order in this fight. It's going to go like Skull, and then we're going to do all of the Flamewalker healers. I'm going to assign some people on some marks in just 1 second. Okay. So Sharp Saber, you've run Molten Core with me before, right? Once or twice?
Yeah, a few times.
Good. Yeah, that's what I thought. Are you comfortable doing the kite on this one for the Flamewalker Elite?
Yeah, I could try.
Thank you very much. So just as a reminder, you're going to just kind of bring him down the stairs, and you know, do that as long as you can. Try not to die. And if you do, or if you let him go, or anything like that, just give preferably a verbal cue.
Which one do you want me to type?
X. Okay, so it'll be the one marked with X all the way on the right. And you'll do that like right as in the beginning of the pull. Like everyone else will be running forward and you'll be hitting him with your bow, getting him out of there. Thank you very much. The next thing to mention before I continue naming things and assigning people is I don't want any AoE in this fight until I call for it. No Hunter multi-shot, no Mage shenanigans, no nothing. That's actually really, really important. No AoE. Now, to assign people, I would like Baba Yaga, you to be on Skull. Alienthus, I want you to be on Yellow Star. Nubnut, I want you to be on Green Triangle. Death Shout, you're going to be like a floater tank in the beginning, okay? But really you're going to be on X. That will be your responsibility, Death Shout. The thing is, there's going to be a hunter kind of kiting your target for as long as he can, so he may not be there initially. Crazy Krieg, you're going to be on Major Domo, alright? Additionally, High Power. Are you there, High Power? I would like you to be what's called the teleport tank for this. I know that's not like your major role or what you're normally used at here, but basically you're going to be on Major Domo with Crazy, and anytime Crazy gets teleported, you're going to just taunt Major Domo back to you. Crazy, I'm sure you've seen that teleport before. If you get teleported, just get back to Major Domo as soon as you can. All right?
Can we move High Power into the main tanks just for ease on this?
So now let me talk to mages. Let's have Jim, my good friend Jim, you'll be on Moon. Let's have Tez. Tez, I'd like you on Square. Credmero, I'd like you on Circle. Let's have...
We are, Banaka, we are getting ready for Domo.
On Purple Diamond.
You can hear me, right?
Raiders, this is really like a coordination fight. Like I say, I don't want any AoE happening. That's because I don't want to be breaking sheeps, and I also don't want to be taking aggro from things. Like when Sharp Saber's kiting X, I don't want anyone else to be messing with that aggro. There'll be reflection shields throughout this fight, damage and magic. I'll do my best to call them out throughout the fight. Don't get hit by your own spells or melee or whatever. If it's magic reflection, you can
Okay, I
wand.
can do
If
that.
it's melee reflection, you know, just be smart. Yeah, no, Jake, I want your heady DPS, bro. You already know. All right, Raiders. Does anyone have any?
Where do I position Major Dome?
To be real with you, it's not like super duper important. The kind of where he's at right now is a good spot, but you know, just be aware of your surroundings. Yeah, where he's at is fine.
Yeah, make sure you're away from elites because they blast wave, and that'll be extra damage you don't need to take.
Right. Baba, I put you on Skull because I want you to be the first to be made available. Okay. Once you're made available, just if there's any weakness that you're seeing, handle it. All right? Get some more food buffs going here, Raiders.
Okay, testing, make sure you can hear me again. I just put myself on open mic.
All right, pull timers out. If you're involved in this with a target, line up, get ready. Everyone, good luck, have fun, be focused, be calm, be patient.
So I start off with the Shadow Word Pain straight into a Mind Blast. Then I do a Mind Flay.
Looks like we have a reflection
Into a Mind
shield
Flay.
physical, I think.
Into a Mind Blast.
That's bad luck getting that.
Into
so
a Mind
fast.
Flay.
We're
into
going
a
to
Mind
be
Flay.
on Moon next. Moon is next target.
Into a Shadow Word Pain.
All on Moon. Blue Square will be next.
Where's High Power?
Into a Mind Blast. And Mind Flay and Mind
High
Flay
power,
again.
remember, yeah.
Yeah, I'm PLX coming back.
You're all good. So alright, switch this up. High power, you're now free. Your DPS. Baba Yaga, I want you as teleport tanker. Raiders, we're on Blue Square now. Circle will be
I'll
our
mix
next
in my cooldown, so I'll mix in my Inner Focus and my Zandalarian Hero Charm.
damage shield.
Yeah, the Green Mind Flay is a lower level.
Circle is next target, Raiders. Mark this skull.
So the Blue Mind Flay is rank 6.
I'm about to kill this dude all by myself.
And the
Crazy
Green Mind
Creek,
Flay
you're
is
now
rank
kinda
3.
the teleport tank. I don't know if you'll be able to beat Baba's aggro, so he'll kind of be main there. If he gets teleported, your job will be to magic reflect up, all magic stop.
Don't kill yourself.
If he gets teleported, your job will be to taunt.
Five stacks of what, Badanka? Of the Shadow Resist?
It's gonna be on Yellow Star next. Magic reflect up.
Don't kill yourself.
So Badanka, everything is right above on the bottom where my mouse is circling right now. And you'll be able to see how many stacks there are over there of the Shadow Weaving. So right here I have
Alright,
2 stacks.
Finish strong here.
Now it's to 3.
Magic reflect up. Alright, we're strong here. This is a great Major Domo.
So the normal combo is
Remember,
a
no one
Shadow
has
Word Pain,
approached the
Mind
chest.
Blast, 2 Mind Flays, Mind Blast, 2 Mind Flays, Shadow Word Pain, Mind Blast, repeat.
Come on, baby. Let's see
Good job.
And if you
Those
don't
who
have the
mind
mana, you
dispensing
downrank your
everything, so we
Mind
know what
Flay.
it is.
Dark Iron Node on the ledge here.
I feel like we don't get like the best loot from Domo.
Yeah, I'm using LVUI as my UI. My mana is the blue bar right underneath my name here, where my mouse is circling. The number is right here. I have about 6,000 with the buffs I have.
Pallies, I think would probably like them. All right, closing rolls. 3.
I had
2,
plenty that fight.
1. Grats loose.
That fight was much faster than I'm used to, so I had half my mana about left.
See it for the eye. Raiders, remember this eye does not.
No,
count
mana
as
usually is a
anything.
big issue, unless fights are fast.
Closing in 3, 2, 1. Grats me.
If you noticed, I used my lower rank Mind Flay most of that fight because I'm used to it being longer. So that saves a lot of mana.
See it on the rag shoulders.
Because my max rank Mind Flay is 200 mana, I was using one that only takes 100 mana. So I was using half the mana I could have been.
Closing main spec rolls in 3, 2, 1. See off spec rolls.
We're getting up to Rag here soon, so you'll see me down 2 major mana pots and a Dark Rune.
There we go. Closing 3, 2, 1. Grats.
Rose, can you put Rodan into the main thing?
Yep.
Julie, can you put a symbol in there?
It does, but my goal, my main role in the raid is to have that Shadow Weaving up for the Warlocks. So if I don't have mana, I can't keep that Shadow Weaving up. But yeah, the faster the fights are, the more damage I can output.
Yeah, so once we're down there, Raiders, we will spread ourselves out first, make sure everything's all situated right, and then after that we'll all come back together.
But if we're
for,
fast enough for getting set up for Rag, I'll still
and
have my
we'll go
Spirit of
back in
Zanza.
position and have a nice little one-shot. of
So I'll
Rag.
have that 50 Spirit extra. And that will help a lot. I'll be using a Night Bin. And I'll end up popping 2 major mana pots and a Dark Rune.
Oh my gosh! If you guys get there before me, y'all can summon me. No, I don't think we
I'll
could
still
get
go
sub to 2
during
hours.
this
I
fight,
think our
unless
first pull
we
was at like 40.
clear it extremely fast.
Was it? I thought it was at 45.
Was it?
Plus the
45?
5-minute break. So we're at hour 48 right now.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, the very so yeah, Drakkar, get your actually really Numbnut, talk to your meleeers first. Get the melee situated first here. Drakkar,
Okay.
I kind of want to start doing it like that in the future. I just think that's perhaps the
But
most
right now,
efficient
Badanka,
way to-
I'm assuming you have about 5,000 mana in your shadow set. You might have a little bit more because you might be using some of your healing gear, which has more int.
Sounds good, guys.
Okay, well, the group is over there fighting the Surger. Can all the melee see me? I have the diamond over my head. Melee will want to
Yeah,
stay
that sounds
here
about
where
right.
I am with the diamond, unless you have mana, i.e. if you are a Ret Pally, or if you are,
coming.
Druid. Then you will... Oh
Awesome.
dear.
That was hilarious. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Whoa.
I'll continue in just a
melee.
second.
Sorry, some of the healers went over to heal the group over there and ended up pulling them all the way around.
Yeah, I saw that happening in the background.
The searcher decided it wanted to dance.
Well, that was
No, that's hilarious.
So if you have a mana, you're gonna want to stand over here. Where I am right now. So if you're Ret Pally or Feral Druid, stand over with Diamond. This way, if you get knocked back, you don't just fly into lava and die. Now, I'm going to be calling for everyone to move in and out. Make sure to listen for my call because the DBM timer
I'm being
is
cheap.
off.
Sorry.
What's up?
Never mind. I was talking. Never mind. I did not flask Badanka. I'm using Spirit of
so I'll
Zanza,
be calling
and I'm
for
being
melee
cheap
to
and
go
using an
in and out.
arcane elixir.
Listen for my call
For
because the
Blackwing
DBM
Layer,
timer
I
is
use
not accurate when
Elixir
it
of Shadow
actually
Power
uses cast.
and a
And
Greater
for our
Arcane
first time
Elixir,
in, we're just going to be doing white damage until
along with the
Alliances
Spirit of
calls
Zanza.
for more damage.
I've never
And
flasked.
that's all I got.
I'm too cheap to flask.
Trakar, continue. How are your healers?
I'm waiting for Rodan to get to the stuff.
Guys, everyone, the range, your position already looks like not too bad to me. I'm not gonna hold your hands too much. You can do slash range to get a 10-meter thing. Be aware it's closer to 13 meters. Trakar,
Also,
you have the
healers
floor.
are being positioned now.
Rodan there. Miso Holy will be here. This is my spot. Hilarious. It'll be somewhere.
I'm always somewhere.
Paddle Dan will be in here on a good spot. Teo will be back here somewhere.
And another reason I don't flask Badanka, just because I have to, I can use the two.
Caden and Rastacia at the end. Rose, I want you to go to the other side of
Oh, I have the wand, yeah. I got it. I got the wand like a week ago, Badanka. It was my 84th Skolo run.
somewhere in here as well, where most of the
Like full clear Skolo run. 84th. I am exalted with Argenton.
Sorry, that's my spot.
But another reason I don't flask at all Badanka is because with the Arcane and the Shadow pot, it's 75 power
Raiders,
versus the 120 I think the flask gives me, and it's 14 gold versus the 200 and something gold. So even though it's like 40 spell power under,
range looks
I
pretty.
don't flask.
Range actually looks really good to me right now. So everyone, come back, stack up on circle. I have little reason at all to believe it'll happen, but if we catch a phase 2, this is where we're all going to run to as well.
I don't know about
I'll call
other
out what tent to gather the
pots,
ads.
but I can have my Elixir of
Alright,
Shadow
so
Power
everyone
and my
keep
Elixir,
full ring
my
buffs
Greater
going
Arcane
right now,
Elixir
all
up at the
15
same
ring
time,
buffs.
and I can have
If
the
you do not
Zanza
have a
up.
fire
Nothing
resist
overwrites
potion,
anything.
Please open trade with Billy. If you see me jumping up and down, it means I can trade you.
And don't forget to bring one for next week.
And
Don't
the food
just
buff
rely
also
on him.
stacks with all of
Or
that.
Tega Disu.
We make it to reg every week. It's not a surprise at this point.
To be completely honest, Badanka, I think it's a glitch. But I do it anyway.
New people can slide.
It isn't, Jake. It's actually a little bit more than 10.
Also, the DBM 13 check doesn't actually even work.
It also looks like my Spirit of Zanza will have gone down before the rag fight, but that's
Hey,
okay.
why don't you put Ascension with the melee, or is Flynn's there? I was gonna say.
I'll survive.
You can want me to put Ascension with the other melee?
Yeah, put Ascension with the other melee. Ascension, I want you to go around past Rosewood so that you can heal the melee, and you'll be their fire resistant aura too. Somewhere over here. Don't get too close to them that you blow them up, but that you can give them their fire resistant.
I'm over here too, so Ascension.
Yes, I can, Badanka.
Alright,
Right
I'm
now, I
assuming
actually
everyone
have
has an
4
FR
talent
pot
points
right
I don't know what to do with. Because they're kind of just float points, depending on what you want to be able to do with them.
Many people don't have food buffs right now, but that's okay.
Use your fire resist pot now so your cooldown goes slower. Or is up so that you can use a mana or something.
Let's get it started. Mages should have fire armor this whole fight.
Azuma, be real careful not to get too close to those tanks. You blow them up and we're having that.
Yes, anyone. If you're a caster and you get thrown in the air and you're going back into position, don't go through the tanks. No mana user can go near the...
Range, remember you can't get aggro, so as soon as the fight starts.
Say Ascension, I think you can go over a little further towards the melee if you want.
In melee, we can pull aggro real easily on this fight, especially if Elianthus gets blown back, so just be careful in the early parts.
In particular, rogues, you know, every opportunity, throw in your feint, throw in your, the other thing as well, you know, be dropping threat as much as you can. Banish, thank you, Jake.
And if you're a Fury Warrior, I'm sorry, you're just gonna die if you pull aggro.
So don't.
Let's get it.
Melee in, white damage only.
Range, go hand.
Okay, so what I did there, Badanka, because this fight is long enough, I just popped all my cooldowns instantly. Also because I can't pull aggro. That way they'll be up again before the end of the fight.
Melee out.
Yeah, should be good to go.
Melee, go
You get
in,
to watch
go
the
hard.
wonderful me get blasted up 3 to 4 times a fight.
Melee out. Melee in.
He doesn't stand a chance tonight.
Melee out. Melee in.
We do got to keep pushing strong, guys.
Zambaba. Back on it.
I also tried to pop my Dark Rune right as my cooldown for my potions hits 1 minute, because if we do have a submerge, then my potion
Melee out.
and Dark Rune will be ready by the time he resubmerges.
Melee in.
And once I've popped my Dark Rune, I also start downranking my Mind Flay for this fight.
Melee, if you have high fire resist, stay in, otherwise get out. Melee in.
That's how you do rag. Very nice, guys.
Oh, yeah. Where's that sexy girdle?
Sadly, there's no necklace. I want that so bad. Not totally out of mana. I had about 200 left, Badonka.
Fuck yeah.
But I was ready to pop another potion if his health wasn't that low.
Yeah, of course, man. Thank you very much.
Don't forget, guys, we have Ani after this if you haven't run it yet.
Yeah, I mean...
I would say we still have a little bit of the stream. I'm going to go do Ani.
Really, I need at least...
So you'll be able to watch me do Ani, Badonka.
Closing rolls in 3.
No, I don't have Vampiric Embrace in my rotation anymore. If you want me to tell you how to Vampiric Embrace, I can include that in my next when I do Vampiric Embrace during Ani, so you'll be able to watch me do that.
Let's see it on the pants.
Vampiric Embrace uses one of our 16 debuff slots.
Closing rolls in 3, 2, 1. Grats. Let's see it on the trinket. Any melee classes want this trinket? This is the last thing you guys are eligible here, so you know any of you guys who want it.
I do. That's what the one over here on 6 is. It's a rank 1 Shadow Word Pain. And I use that to quickly get up my Shadow Vulnerability thing. Shadow Weaving. I use it to quickly get up Shadow Weaving if I'm low on mana when we're doing Chain Pulls.
Priest, Jakar, don't screw this up, man.
Jakar.
Closing rolls in 3, 2, 1. That's what.
Mish, I owe you big time because I know you outstood
Okay, I should you. I would let you have those because you.
I knew you were holding back.
You guys are amazing. That's very kind and considerate of you. Thanks, Stacey.
Groups of mobs. I do try to dot everything. So
the goal will be.
It depends. If you have room to fear, it's dot everything fear, and focus one target down at a time with Mind Blast and Mind Flay. Most of the time when I'm farming open world, I don't use Mind Blast because it's 2 mana crazy.
Dropping right now.
But if you pull 2, 3, or even 4 mobs, it's dot everything. If you have the room, fear on cooldown,
but it's negligible.
and then keep the dot up on everything.
Well, no.
And mind and single target everything down.
You have to
just do it with whoever has the least amount of health, so the lowest level. The one that's had a crit with your Shadow Word Pain.
Down and just go like eat a donut and take a pee or something like that. Hopefully not at the same time, you know, and it's not too much slower.
It is at the same time.
Hey, do we need heals for this one, or could we bring my hunter card?
You can do whatever the hell you want, as long as like half of our healers stayed.
I'm staying. Bill's staying, so.
Oh, Jake, I just saw your thing. Yeah, just tell anyone you want to invite.
Also, I know my stream is a little bit low quality, so I don't think you can read some of the text and stuff, but the damage done meter over here That's the damage done for everything. Trash, bosses.
I think we'll have more
Okay,
than one
Bill.
slot.
Marty's
So,
been invited.
and that priest right there is
Fine,
me.
good.
The other Shadow Priest that was in the raid is down here at number 21.
She'll just need to be kicked. Sorry, I didn't leave group. I wanted to make sure I had the spot.
I would say the other Shadow Priest, their damage would be higher, but we've had enough debuffs that my Shadow Word Pain has been pushing their Shadow Word Pain off.
2 hours and 5 minutes.
So their
Is that
DPS would be higher.
Including the break?
But I have more spell power, so.
So about 2 hours.
Oh.
2 hour clear, I called it.
That's how we do it.
See, now I get to run this with my hunter who has fully raid buff.
Yeah, it's unusual to have 2 Shadow Priests. It's more common in pug raids because a lot of Shadow Priests have a hard time finding a guild. So
would I
there's
wanna
usually
lose
2
all
Shadow
my
Priests in the pug raid. Sometimes 3. But if you go into any other guild raids, it's going to be 1 or none.
Now, Jakar, you get the ring.
Oh, just left.
Oh, now it's slower.
I was gonna say also on Ani, I'm pretty cheap. I don't use any potions.
Silithus for like Lord grinding and stuff like that. So I'll be.
Yeah, it's the same as in 5-mans. I Shadow Word Pain, Mind Blast, Mind Flay, Mind Flay. And usually the mob's dead by then. If not, it's Mind Blast, Mind Flay, Dot. Also in 5-mans,
damn, Tezza, I'll get you one
I also
day.
dot everything. As long as the tank is good. If the tank isn't good, only dot while you're attacking.
Nada, your damage, you were killing it.
I know, I was very cheap on my consumables tonight as well.
Oh yeah.
Next time you should bring me a flask.
I was gonna say, did your flask make it to Rag?
Yeah, no, I actually should have done it immediately when we started. My flask had like 25 minutes left, so I actually could have juiced out more damage from that.
So when you're in 5-mans, I usually I have to learn my
13
tank
minutes left,
because
yeah.
you generate
Well,
a
hey, I'll
lot
be
of
there.
threat.
Did you pop your
So
flask before Magma?
I actually have multiple down ranks of Shadow Word Pain, or not Shadow Word Pain, of Mind Flay. I use 6, 5, and 4 in 5-mans. Just depending on what my tank can handle.
which provided me
So I
another
start
percentage
out
to hit.
with
So
Shadow Word
for,
Pain,
like, fights that last more than
Mind
60
Blast and
seconds,
rank 3, Mind
that
Flay,
was kind of a pretty big upgrade.
and
That was
dotting
like a
everything.
2 or 3% upgrade
If the tank
minimally
can't
for
handle me
one fight.
dotting everything, then I dot just single target Mind Blast and Shadow Word and Mind Flay rank 3. If the tank can handle that, then I up it to 5 from 3.
Oh, I just didn't know if you wanted me to.
And then if the
rerun.
tank can handle that, I up
was
it
thinking
to
about
6.
it. Yeah, I probably will. Well, I gotta-
If the tank
I gotta
can't handle the
I
Mind
gotta
Blast
take care of all
and the
that
Mind
stuff,
Flay,
but
I
talk
stop
about
doing
it
Mind Blast
tomorrow, but
entirely,
hopefully I'll have enough time to
and
do
I'll
other stuff.
up rank Mind
I got the raid
Flay
in the
until they
middle
can't
of
handle it
the
anymore and go bad down one more.
You said 4:30 tomorrow.
I had mentioned it, but
There have been a few tanks where I can Shadow Word Pain and Mind Flay rank 1, and that's all I can do.
4:30 was just like an idea or something.
Then I
you know, but-
definitely will not be there.
Yes, it is more than a mage or a lock.
No problem. It's
The
my
way
dad's birthday,
threat
so
works
dinner
in
is like
Warcraft
4
is,
hours time, so
as a ranged caster, the closer you are to the mob, the more threat you
we're
pull.
doing it outside.
So I'm 24 yards,
beautiful.
where
Hey.
everyone else's max range is 36. So I'm already generating a lot more threat just off of that. We actually deal quite a lot of damage in quite a fast period of time. And also our Mind Blast generates 2 times the amount of threat.
Noon server.
So we just
A lot of us are
generate a
East
lot of
Coasters,
threat.
so that's
And there's
more
nothing we can do about it.
for us. Sorry, that's where some of the confusion also comes in, and why we raid so early most of the time is because a lot of the people organizing it are East Coasters.
So
So tell your East Coast friends we're East Coast.
I do have my
friends
shadow
and
reach
ladies.
maxed out, and max range is 24 yards.
Hell, even as a mountain timer, the main raid times.
Other than that, usually it's 20 yards, so 24 is the max.
Jim, hopefully you.
Oh, here, I'll show you my talents. We're waiting for the boat. So I have 4 talent points to spare right now.
Or priest last time.
Sure, if you want to come in back in my house.
You don't need shadow reach, Badanka.
Robot.
It's just helpful in raid.
Yeah, I've got the Roomba vacuum.
So what I have is in discipline. I have 5 points into unbreakable will. If you end up going a lot, I would keep those in wand specialization over unbreakable will. When you start not using your wand because you go put them all into unbreakable will. And then I have 5 points into silent resolve for the 20% threat reduction. And then inner focus and meditation are must-haves. And that's all I have in discipline. I have nothing in holy. And in shadow, I have 5 points in spirit tap. There are quite a few sites that have you put stuff into blackout. Blackout is a PvP talent only, so if you're going to PvP, get blackout. If not, it actually causes more issues than it solves in raid. And then I have 3 into shadow affinity, because again, threat reduction. I have 5 in shadow focus. That gives me 10% of my spell hit, so you only need 6% from gear. Mind Flay is a must-have. You only put 4 points into improved Mind Blast, because then it corresponds exactly with the 2 Mind Flays that you'll be doing in between. So putting a 5th point into there doesn't do anything good for you. I then have my 3 out of 3 in Shadow Reach. And then Shadow Weaving is a must-have in all 5. And then Vampiric Embrace is a must-have if you want Shadow form. And then you have to have the 5 out of 5 in Darkness for the 10% Shadow increase.
Pop your diamond flask right before the fight and put on your DPS, and you have like awesome.
I used to go with improved Vampiric Embrace when we needed it, just to help boost our tanks and warlocks a little bit. If you PvP, you'll also want to put 2 points into Psychic Scream and 1 point into Silence. If you have the mana and the raid allows you to be, if your Shadow Word Pain doesn't get knocked off, put 2 points into improved Shadow Word Pain. It just increases the duration of your Shadow Word Pain, which is increases it by, when you put both, I think it's 4 extra ticks of damage. It's 4 or 5, I don't remember, which is quite a bit. You can also put points into improved Power Word Fortitude if you want to help continue to buff. Or you can put it into improved Power Word Shield. Martyrdom doesn't do you much good unless you PvP. If you PvP, you'll want to do that instead of Shield or Fortitude. Shadow Word Pain is very, very, very low on the priority. So if buffs aren't being monitored, or people are putting trash buffs up, or trash debuffs up, Shadow Word Pain is one of the first to get knocked off. So when I raid in Blackwing Lair and MC with you guys in the main raid, I don't use Shadow Word Pain at all because it gets knocked off. Hence why my damage is also lower in main raid than here in the Pug raid. Because in the Pug raid here, my Shadow Word Pain doesn't get knocked off.
A repair bot during multi.
We did.
So if I show you my damage,
oh jeez.
Hey Billy, do we have anyone
my Shadow Word
else?
Pain is my second highest damage, doing 30% of my damage.
I always still have these.
I did
open.
15.6k.
I mean, if everyone here is rated.
So if you take that off, that's how much damage I'm losing if I don't use it.
Mind giving me assists?
It does not affect your Shadow Weaving. Shadow Weaving is second priority. Only Thunder Fury and Taunts can knock it off. Even though it has been getting knocked off in main raid, and it shouldn't be.
And let them know.
So we don't know what's going on there. But no, it doesn't affect your Shadow Weaving. But that's another reason why I have rank 1 Shadow Word Pain. So I just quickly do 4 Shadow Word Pains ranks 1s, which is 25 mana. So it's 100 mana for 4 Shadow Weaving up. And then right back to Mind Blast, Mind Flay, Mind Flay, Mind Blast, Mind Flay, Mind Flay.
Baba, are you coming or were you out?
Yeah, I am. I'm just summoning people still.
Oh, you're on your alt. Got it. Shark Saber, are you coming or are you done?
I watch my Shadow Word Pain. If my Shadow Word, I'll put it up at first. But if it gets knocked off, I won't put it up again. If it stays for its full duration, I do put it up again.
I just want to make sure we're feeling accurate. Our other hunter,
Check.
I
No,
have no idea. Yeah,
check. I would probably boot them. You can feel free to
Okay.
remove them. All right. So what is that? 6 spots? That's not too bad. Yeah, we'll just kind of hold some summoners out there for Baba once he's back on main.
You're fine, Mish.
Please don't summon me again.
I use Shadow Word Pain during Ani because it I use Vampiric Embrace during Ani because it counts as a debuff, so she doesn't breathe. So does Mind. So Shadow Word Pain, Vampiric Embrace, and Mind Flay counts as a debuff on Ani. So she won't breathe for all 3 of those. So as a Shadow Priest, I contribute 3 buffs to having Ani not breathe. So that's why I use it during Ani. Also, Shadow Word or Vampiric Embrace is a high threat generator. So if I use Vampiric Embrace, you will generate about 70% more threat than normal because it's healing you and everyone in the party if they're healed or full health or not.
For the night, so we'll get and we'll bang this out.
If it's improved for a lot.
we might have
So-
Patty.
You have to do it when you have a really good
Either that
tank.
or you was just making fun of.
Yeah. Like I said, might. I didn't say have.
We just generate threat. That's what we do.
So Bugatti, if he comes to this, I can make his sharpening stones now.
Bugatti's coming.
Yeah, just pulled them.
No, I did.
Oh, I don't know.
No, you won. It said
If it's not improved, it's only 45 to 50% more threat.
Sadly, no druid buff. So those of you who still have it, you're lucky.
I got
Need-
21 on it.
Need one more for the Bugatti summon.
Just to say, Jakar, if we got enough healers, do you want to go switch and bring your druid?
I could, if you want the druid buff, I can get.
Do you have enough? Do we have enough healers here?
I think so.
You comfortable with doing?
Oh, also going back to talents, Badanka. If you find you're having mana issues, another thing you can do is you can put 2 points into improved powered shield, and you can put, I think I was able to put 3 points into mental agility, and that helps you with your mana.
Alright, switch over. We'll get you summoned.
Then we'll have the druid buff too.
You would take the
Because
points
if I'm
out
not
of.
druid, that head drops and no one gets it, I'm gonna cry a little inside.
You would make sure, if you wanted to do that, you'd make sure you have no improved Vampiric Embrace, and you'd actually drop
had
your improved
peace
Mind Blast
starting
from 4 to
after
2,
But I need head too.
and you would be able to put all of your points into mental agility there as well. And that would also help you save
Sounds,
mana.
like, so on the level, like constantly, that when he makes jokes, it catches you completely off guard. It's fantastic. Nubnut, your jokes are like getting sucker punched in the best possible way.
Sucker punched with laughter.
That's right. You're not expecting it. Wham!
I'll be in a second. Sorry, it's a different account, so I couldn't help it.
Oh, also in
Seconds
phase
on
3 on
that.
Ani, usually I don't do much but use my wand
Is
because
there
I've
any
generated so much threat that I can't do anything besides do that.
Just gonna ninja invite.
Also a thing, if you don't know this, Badanka, Fade is a temporary threat reduction. Once the cool Fade has finished, all your threat comes back.
We got plenty.
So if you need to Fade because you have aggro, you have to stop attacking.
Well, I need to do this out of the way.
Rose, can you do your explanation macro?
Trek is on.
And so when Ani lands, usually
Look at
I
that
just have to use
teamwork.
wands. Or nothing. Sometimes I can't even use my wand.
Yeah, invite Trek.
Oh, Bugatti left.
I didn't realize that was locked.
Oh, Boog.
Well, glad I could get your shark stones at least.
Oh, you don't want to know why, Billy?
Anyone from Wednesday's still out.
Yeah, because it reset Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
So they're all still out.
Wait, or did you run with Wednesday?
Yes, I did.
Alright, switch
I'm
back over,
sorry.
bro, and we'll get started.
I am so sorry for causing this.
This
We
is
will
our,
re-invite you.
This is our fault.
Tiny threat.
Trying to-
I'll take the blame on this one, not even you.
If you want to watch my
Yeah,
threat,
yeah.
Badanka, it's right next to my damage meter, right here, where I'm circling with my mouse. You can watch my threat climb.
Do calling after this.
Also, if you ever want to
I'm
rewatch
not
this,
opposed.
in about 4 hours, it will be up on
Maybe wait
YouTube.
for me, but I do need that.
So you can always come back and watch.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
blame him.
I would probably
it's
like
nighty
step
time.
out, but I would, well, but the calling is a great, for anyone who hasn't done it, like that's really good. It's a good time to do it, especially because we're making such good time tonight. Who just said that? Who was calling? Bugatti, if you want to stick around, bro, will pass off.
I'm glad I can
like,
be helpful,
30
Badanka.
seconds
Also,
later
if you look
for
in the
however
priest
many
channel
people
and
want
scroll
to,
up a little
go
bit,
do that real fast.
I found another shadow priest. They did a little thing on stuff, and it's the best
Yeah, the
talent
calling is
and
fast,
gear
guys. It's a
helper
quick
that I have
little raid
found.
boss quest in Silithus.
So you'll want to follow them.
If you plan on raiding
Even more than you would follow Icy Veins or Wowhead. Icy Veins is terrible for Shadow Priest last I checked. I'll have to check it again and see if they fixed it. Wowhead is okay, but it can be adjusted depending on how you want to play your
Well,
Shadow
doing
Priest.
that strap, I will cry, but I understand.
But the site that I
Yeah,
linked
we'll do,
on
like,
the
once
priest
we down
channel
Ani,
is
I'll do,
very
like,
helpful.
a ready check or so to see what's going on with the calling. No promises here, Bugatti, but we'll see. If we
Icy
can make
Veins
it
has a
tonight.
few good
If
things,
not, one
but
of the times
definitely
when
make
we're
sure you've
going
done your
forward,
research before
that's
you
also
follow
a very,
it.
very good time to do the call.
Icy Veins is
Main
pretty
tank
good
all the way through here
for
will be Baba. Ally
farming
will be-
paths
well,
and stuff, from what I've heard, but not good for gear and talents and stuff.
Which of you is for Onyxia?
Also, one thing you'll find when you're looking at gear and stuff for
Baba,
the
do
Shadow
you want
Priest,
Onyxia or should
a lot
I
of
do
sites
it?
will tell you don't stack Spirit.
Oh.
I prioritize
yeah,
Spirit
I
over
reckon that's a great
Intellect, just
Nub nut,
because
you'll be
I'm
number
casting
2
all the
tank going
time.
through here.
So having more Spirit along with the meditation talent, I find to be more useful than
Wards
having
will
100 more
be
mana.
Mish, myself, and then old.
Scratch that. Come to the top. You find it down here.
Okay. Yeah, pull him fast and bring him to the middle, and that way we'll have time to get it before you get the second. Let's delete this first one really quick, Raiders.
Yeah, Control Alt Delete it.
I can't mind control Dragonkin.
Got the other.
Nubnut, grab the backmost and bring them away. Just bring one and bring them away so you're not overlapping.
Careful, not going too far.
Good here.
Back up range, back up range. Nubnut's healers are gonna have to go way forward.
Pushing him farther forward. There we go.
That's one way to do them. Yeah, guys, Rose Kitten will be the Ani Skinner.
Don't make fun of my healing, Badonka. Please.
We didn't have very good luck with cores tonight.
Oh, and by the way, I have the leather on my druid. Bill, sorry. I didn't
Roger,
think I
Roger. It's all good.
Yep, nope. They traded it to me because I said either you or me, and you were busy with loot, so.
It's fine. Just send the.
Yes,
the
it was.
bang, you know, next time you're on.
And they happened to be Nubnut's healer, so that's why I popped into healing.
So I don't forget.
Alright. Fully buff up here, Raiders. Do use any condition.
We had a light well
whatever
earlier
you may
during the
have,
Gar fight.
We could have more people going into this fight, but this will be totally sufficient. I, for one, am even going to do a fire protection potion going into it. So we're all going to stack up on the left-hand side. I'll put a mark on my head. If you're ranged, please cluster up. Baba's going to be main tank on. We're only going to do white damage in phase 1, so that's only wands. Once phase 2 starts and the dragon's walking back.
I have a
to
feeling the
southern
priest that
part
has Spirit of
before it takes
Redemption
off
might
to the air,
PvP, because
we
it's very
apply
handy
every
for
dot that we
PvP.
can and unleash all the damage that we can. Going into throughout phase 2, we keep up all the dots that we can. When phase 3 happens, we cut all damage, period. There's no damage and no threat generation happening in phase 3 unless it's from our main tank. If for some accidental reason you do catch aggro in phase 3, I need you to not try to run away. I need you to run towards Baba Yaga. Where are you, Bob?
Old Lady and me should get Fear Ward on as many healers and tanks as we can.
There is a purple diamond on Baba, a circle on Nub, and a yellow diamond on me. The yellow star on me is to show where we should be clustered for phase 1. The marks on the 2 tanks are
You
for phase
also
3.
might
If
see
you
me die on
accidentally
phase
catch
2.
aggro, you gotta bring
Or phase
CO2
1.
of phase
I
2.
rarely make it to phase
Any
3.
questions before we start?
I like to die on this fight for some reason.
One note, sounds like Nubnut's trying to get his 12 Sorars, so he's going to be dropping the blade in front of her face, phase 3, so worst case scenario would be...
I was say, you saw how many times I got knocked up by Rag, right, Badonka?
Sounds great. Nubnut entering phase 3, as you need to do some specific things. If you need comms to make certain things happen.
Is that normal, or
feel
is
free.
that just me? Because that happens to me every
Yeah, it
time.
should be pretty straightforward once either Baba or I have aggro.
Sounds great. Alright, Raiders, I'm going to do a poll time.
Don't stand in front.
Heal yourself, heal yourself.
Stay behind those front legs.
That was my fault.
Riss, Hilaria, Stella, you're all gonna want to step back.
That was an accidental panic in inner fire, or not inner fire. I forgot what it's called, Badanka.
Redness, watch your threat. Actually, Red, you shouldn't be up there right now, bro. Get ready for stage 2, Raiders. Once Nixie starts walking down, we unleash all dots, all now.
Dot her up. You priest as well. Dot. Every dot.
That's okay, Badanka.
Make sure we let the tank get aggro going.
Whelps on right. Whelps on right. I need ranged on right.
So as a Shadow Priest, we don't have any AoE, so we don't do anything with the whelps.
Go top.
Northeast, southwest.
I don't usually look up at her either, but I try to do.
If you guys can take a fireball, that will put Death Shout on top of the threat meter.
Let
If you get
the
advantage
tank
or
get
something.
if you get aggro, go to the front. Sacrifice yourself and go to the front. Either way.
Yeah, now try to just stay alive so you can
There we go. Got a
Stop aggro.
fireball
Everyone stop.
twice,
Stop.
and I'm
Stop
dead.
everything, Raiders. Get up north. Everyone go north.
Got
If
rid of
you're
my
ranged,
threat though,
cluster
so
on
that's
star.
good.
Everyone cluster on star.
Usually I get more fireballs than that.
In turn, so he's up north. We have a whelp loop. Another whelp. Whelps on the right.
Bubble won't do anything, but Badanka. I had bubbled myself.
Alright, no one should be damaging Anixia right now. No one should be damaging
So
Anixia.
you wouldn't have been able to because of the weak soul or whatever it's called. Would have been up already on me already.
No melee, no range.
But I try to be nice
Need
to you
a tank.
healers. When I get fireball warning, I shield myself.
It's on death.
I'm dead, so.
But I often get 2 to 3 fireballs in a row.
Alright,
Usually on me. I just happened to run into someone else's fireball that time. For the second one that killed me.
Did it get it?
Yes, it did.
I also forgot my bandages, otherwise I probably would have been fine.
You got the fire?
Actually, no, I wouldn't have been fine because I was at the top of the threat.
I can't wait to see you with that in action.
Congrats, Nub.
My fear word going on. Old lady will be next. Old lady, your fear word on bottle, please.
I want to say, when you get Tiny Threat Badanka, the way you access it is you go into the little
High power, or Death
options
Shadow, you guys
on
gotta
top of
go
your
all the way
damage
to
meter
north.
or
You
your
gotta go to
healing
the
meter,
12 o'clock position.
and you
get
go
high
into
power.
plugins,
Right on top of Baba.
or yeah, you go into plugins.
there you go.
And when you click plugins, you have the option to do a tiny threat.
Ideally,
Mine's already
just
out.
nobody
but
takes aggro from.
That's how you
Baba,
access
but
it.
if
It's
you
just
do,
it's
that's
through the
what you have
damage
to do.
meter.
You have to stand right.
Whelps.
Mish, you're on Baba this time?
It is.
Let's handle these whelps, guys.
So you should just be able to find it. Go into options, go into plugins.
Nice and next year, Raiders. See it for the half. No hunters need the helm. There we go. Closing. 3, 2, 1. Grats draft.
Are we not rolling on the bag if we already have one?
It's up to you. I would appreciate it, but it's up.
Oh, it's just under a raid, Badanka. That's
Now
where
I
it
know
is.
You have one. You messed up.
No, I don't have one. I'm trying to increase my chances.
Let's see it. Roads. Wow. The thirst is real, gentlemen.
Big roll.
Friends, rather. Closing rolls. 3, 2, 1. Grats Kage. Kage.
Thank you, thank you.
Gonna have to set. How would you say? How do you say?
It's Kage Desu.
Kage Desu.
That's the one.
Anybody for the offhand? Pretty good offhand, actually. You have like the mage blade or something. Closing rolls in 3, 2, 1. So. All right,
did go
definitely
pretty quick.
Hilarious is in. Everyone past Hilarious is out. I hit 1 then, and Hilarious, perhaps I'm being generous with having you in there. I don't even know if you were in before I said 1.
I'm using
arguably I did go
details.
fast there. This is how I want to keep
Details
it fair,
is my damage
because
meter.
Hilarious, I don't know if you were in
You should be
before
able to get
that
it through
1
recount,
landed.
though,
I want
too.
you and Jake Bake to re-roll.
Because I know Bombay uses recount.
I find it's really, really
least last I
close if
talked to
you were
him.
in there by the 1. And yes, you know, perhaps I did. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. I will spread out the before I close it a little bit longer. In the all right, if you need the bag.
Hey, didn't roll
Closing
too bad.
rolls in 3, 2, 1. Let's see, I see
Red
Hilarious.
99.
Red Naz with a 99. That'll do
It might be my part, Badanka. Yeah, it's my end. My encoding is overloading.
Does anybody want the recipe?
So it's not your end.
Come on, Billy. You know what people are here for.
The sinew, that's what they want.
This won't count
Anybody on
against
the
any of
sinew?
your loot hunters. So. Sinew's different. It's like the leaf. We don't count it. So roll.
Anyway, if you're still here, Badanka, I'm going to end the stream. I can talk to you later.